So hi guys, again to a user review, and as you can see I'm with Abdul with his beautiful KTM, and this is the KTM 250, Abdul.
Yes, sir.
So you purchased it when?
I purchased it back in 2020.
Okay.
February of 2020.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's been almost it's been more than a year now.
Okay.
So I feel like the perfect person to give a review on this bike now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And around 6,000 kilometers you have ridden.
Yes, sir. 6,000 plus. That is almost 6,300. Look at the Odo now. It's more than 6,000.
Okay. And for almost 1.5 years, you have maintained it very, very well, I would say.
Yes,
I was
sir.
just looking at it. No scratches, no nothing.
And there is no protection on it as of now.
So do you really drive this? Because it looks like just came out.
This is not my daily driver, let me be honest.
Okay.
I drive a Splendor for the daily.
Okay.
And I drive this on the weekends or on some rides.
Okay.
Now lastly, Shrikar and I went to Kunda Pochamma Reservoir, right?
Okay.
So that was a long ride that we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Srikar. So if you recall, Srikar, Aether guy,
Hi, guys.
but secret he
We
was
are back again.
he was driving a Pulsar. Okay, secretly he has a Pulsar also. You move out. I'll talk to you later. Anyways, so what do you feel about this bike? Because definitely this is a very I rode it also, small ride, over 2 kilometers we did. Very aggressive in nature, right?
Yes, sir.
So what do you like? And I see a lot of youngsters going for KTM.
Yeah, there are a lot of there are different types of people going for this bike. There are riders, there are chapri boys, okay, and there are enthusiasts like me who like to maintain it and keep it like a collectible item. So there are different types of people that KTM is offering this bike to, and there is the 390 as well.
Yeah.
The big brother of this bike. So if you cannot go for the 390, let's say if you're not able to afford 390, or if you're not up for the power as of now, okay, you're not ready for the aggressive power of the 390, you can still have a big smack in your face.
It has a good
bike.
power.
Yes,
And I was very surprised because you gave it to me even for a 250cc, to be frank. Oh my god, this has some good pull, really
Sir,
good pull.
Let me tell you something, this is the fastest bike in 250cc category.
The power
in the
figures
market.
figures are very high.
In India, at least, the Indian market, this is the most powerful 250cc bike.
Okay.
There is no competition to this.
And I also see a radiator over here.
Yeah.
So this is what
This
oil
is a
cooled?
liquid cooled engine, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 30 bhp, 24 Newton meter of torque engine.
And because it has 30 bhp for just 250cc,
Yes, sir.
does it get heated up?
So it does get heated up. Some people say that it gets heated up lesser than 390.
Obviously.
But I argue with that because even if you're riding in the traffic and if you have your shorts on,
Okay.
say you're just doing a casual ride, your thighs will be KFC after you they will be KFC.
Seriously, it becomes that hot?
It gets hot, sir.
Oh.
You need to keep maintaining the bike. You have to keep topping up your coolant. If
Okay.
you're not maintaining it properly, then it might also go completely high.
So does it show in the Odo
Yes, sir.
somewhere like it is heating up or something?
Yes, sir. This meter here,
Okay.
this is a heating meter.
Okay, so that goes up. Okay.
Yeah, it goes up. It is okay to keep it beyond till this point.
Okay.
Yeah, it should not go beyond this point.
Oh.
So if you're not maintaining your bike properly, it can go up to the full mark.
Okay, so you say for person, let's say mostly city driving, not a good idea, right?
I
Heavy
won't
city.
say it is not a good idea, but you have to be up for the challenge. You have to accept the heat, and then you have to accept the back pains, especially hip pains, butt pains,
So-
and your shoulders.
So for regular city driving, not an ideal machine.
Yeah, it's not an ideal.
That's why I think
Let's
so you're
say-
driving a Splendor
Yes, sir.
instead of this
Exactly.
one.
So if you're driving in the city, it's okay to drive it for 1 or 2 hours. But more than that, you will start feeling the achiness in your body, your shoulders and your hips, and your thighs will get fried, as I told you. So
Okay.
it is a little bit more demanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are the brakes? The brakes on this one, the front disc
Let me
look
tell you
pretty
something.
good.
The brakes are amazing. They are Brembos actually.
Wow.
And this bike has a dual channel ABS.
Okay.
So if you are doing a 60 km/h and you stop, it is going to just stop there. It will not skid.
Okay.
This bike gives you the feel of a 600 to 800cc bike. In terms of braking, in terms of performance, in terms of the shocks, we will be talking about that as well. We have a WP setup. The WP Apex, this is completely adjustable.
So how is the suspension?
The suspension is absolutely amazing, sir. There is no doubt. It is one of the best in the market. I have ridden bikes like Apache, BMW G310R, and so many other bikes. And let me tell you that this suspension works on this bike flawlessly.
Okay.
Just flawlessly. It is so soft, especially on Indian roads. There are lots of potholes, there are lots of speed breakers and everything. but it just glides through them.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
interesting.
But immediately there is a corner that the ground clearance is exceptionally low, sir.
Oh,
It
yes.
is completely low.
So does it touch the...
It does touch if you're having a pillion behind you and the pillion is a little bit,
Hefty.
healthy guy. Even if he's just healthy like Shrikar, alright, it is going to bang like this. Sir.
Wow.
It's going to just bang. And I'm always anxious while riding with a pillion. So what I do is I just completely stop near the speed breaker. And then I slowly crawl over the speed breaker so that it does not harm my catalytic converter. Okay, the BS4 model had a catalytic, I did not have a catalytic converter. So because of that, the ground clearance was high.
Okay.
But now KTM has responded to its customers because of the heating issue and so many other issues. They have introduced the catalytic converter. I'm showing you.
Okay.
As you can see here, this assembly.
Oh, okay, the catalytic
Yes.
converter, right.
Because of this one, the heating has significantly reduced. Obviously, the BS4 would get even more hotter. But then the ground
Clearance
was
is,
effective.
yeah, it's
Yes.
pretty low. So definitely I would say not for riding with pillion. And about the nimbleness, I noticed that this is a very, very nimble
It
machine.
is agile and it is nimble.
Very nimble.
You just point and aim. If you just leave the.
I was also when I was like, just,
Yes,
it was
sir.
just
It just
flicks.
Yeah, it's like an arrow. It just starts to the place where you have pointed. It is very nimble, and some people can use it as an advantage, and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
are chapris, as you know.
On the roads, yeah, I see in many KTMs they do that cut and all this. Now I get it. Why are they doing it?
And I would also like to add that please ride responsibly. Have all your gear, have your jacket, have your helmet, so that you don't look at chapri, because KTM is famous for that.
Do you think a lot of youngster students get the KTM?
I understand why they get it, because see, whoever buys a KTM, they are going to purchase an 800cc or a 1000cc in the future, most probably. Or even if they are
When
not
they
going
get
to
old,
purchase,
yeah,
they have a dream to do that.
Okay.
Now, I'll be frank, my dream bike is the RS, the one you reviewed on your
Okay,
channel. That
okay.
is my dream bike, in
Okay.
the 800cc.
Okay.
So, obviously I cannot afford it right now, or I'm not the person for it.
But yes, street triple you're talking
Yeah,
about.
street triple.
Man, the power is so mad, you cannot use it in the
Yeah, you
city.
cannot.
Even in this one, small ride that you gave, even on third, I couldn't pull because in the city, you just cannot.
And that is exactly why youngsters like us buy this bike, because it gives you the package and it makes you feel like, yes, you're riding a 600 to an 800cc. See, I would tell you that 250 is the sweet spot. Okay, there is 200 and there is 390. If you want the the softness of the 200 and the aggressiveness of the 390, but you do not want to go completely for the 390, or you do not want to go completely for the 200, you don't want to downgrade, so you can go for the 250. And this is a track machine. I'll tell you something. We have taken it to the tracks also.
Oh,
it
right.
just goes into the corners like that.
Okay.
It just goes into the corners, and there is very good aerodynamics on this bike. As you can see, these are real grabs.
Okay.
It's not just for show.
Oh, it's
it
there.
provides downforce to the bike.
It's there.
The air flows through this one, and yeah, you can
Definitely build quality, I am liking it.
Yeah,
The build quality is really nice.
fabulous.
How about the
Really
tires? Did you
tires.
change or the stock tires?
I did not change the stock tires. It comes with the MRF Revs C,
Okay.
and this is the 160, and that one is the 120
Okay.
front. And I did not change it as of now, but I will tell you something. The tires are not great,
Acha.
according to me. Yeah,
Oh.
they're not great. They slip a lot. If you're going in dusty corners, in like sandy places, it will slip. Remember, I was just cornering in the city. I was not
Okay.
sport driving. I was just driving, and accidentally I entered into a corner where there is a lot of sand and dust. Mud is there,
Okay.
and the bike slips there.
Seriously.
The bike promises you that it is completely dual channel ABS and it won't slip, and it does offer that, but because of the tires, that thing is not supporting.
I think so you need traction control for that
Yeah,
slip thing.
traction-
That doesn't, this one doesn't have.
Because of the tires.
Okay.
The bike is having amazing traction control capabilities. If you switch to Metzeler's or some good tires.
Okay.
Yeah. The 390 comes with Metzeler's.
Okay.
But due to the cost cutting issues,
In the 250,
they
yeah.
have put the MRF. But I'll tell you something, for the average rider in the city, it's perfect.
It's
You
perfect.
should not expect more than that.
What about the mileage on this one? Because the tank looks big.
Yeah.
So
It's
what
a
is...
13.5 liter tank. It
Okay.
can host 10.5 liters of fuel in it.
Okay.
So I would tell you something, that if you want mileage on this bike, you have to ride it slower. If you are
Even
pushing
slow.
it harder, then the
Even
mileage will...
slower, man. I'll
Yeah.
drive a cycle then.
This is my actual mileage.
24.3. Okay.
Yes, the company is promising 30 to 35 kilometers per liter.
Huge difference, man.
Yeah.
Huge difference from the claim and
Yeah.
because I was thinking 250 will give at least 30.
Actually, I'll support my bike here. If I ride it a little bit like normally, like in an average manner, it will give me 30, 31, 32. But
Okay.
right now we did a little bit fast riding. So as of now, it is telling us 24.
Okay.
If you keep riding, it will again update itself.
So average, what you're getting throughout, like
Average, I'll say I'm getting a 30.
you're getting 30.
I'm getting a straight 30. Most
Okay.
of the times when I look at the odometer, it says 30 only.
Okay.
Even Shrikar has seen that. It will
Okay.
give you 30. Let's say you're going a little bit harder, like 70, 80. That time it will give you 24, which I accept. It is very good for this bike. It's not bad.
For the pulling, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
It's not bad.
Okay. Not bad.
For the power it is offering, it is not
The
bad.
power is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to say to my users. Okay, if everybody dismisses the 250, I was surprised doing the small test ride. Oh man, this has power. It has that pulling power also.
It is having its own charisma, sir. On the road also, when you're driving, even after like more than a year of time, even now people look back. They turn their heads whenever I'm going.
Okay.
Even now, when you were riding at the back, I noticed everybody is just turning around and
Okay.
they're watching you.
Okay.
And they appreciate the bike. If you stop at fuel stations, they will ask you,
Okay.
what is the price, what is the mileage, what is the company. Some do not understand it's a KTM
Okay.
because of the design update, right? The old design 200 everybody understands,
Okay.
but this is the updated design. So
Okay.
people think it's something else. I have to explain it to them. No, it is a KTM.
Okay.
It's a KTM Duke 250.
So-
So like, wow, it's really nice.
So what about the service? What is the cost and all these things?
So service, as of now, I have done 3 services. The free services which the company claims.
Okay.
And for each service, I had to pay on an average 1600 to 1800 rupees.
That's basic oil change and all this thing.
Yeah. Basically, the company is telling us that it is not taking the service charges in the free services.
Labor, generally
Yeah.
they don't charge labor charges.
Actually, it is paid. The only thing we are not paying is the labor charges.
Okay.
So what they do is they just change the engine oil, the fuel, there is a fuel filter here. Yeah.
Okay.
They change the fuel filter.
So every service they change the fuel
Yeah,
filter?
they change it all. They changed it for me in the first service and in the third service.
Okay.
In the second service, they did not change it.
Okay.
They will change the air filter, oil filter.
So now if you'll do the paid service, what will be the general
Now
cost?
I know, I have done some research and I've seen lots of videos online also. Now if I'm going for service, they are going to charge me around 3,000 rupees.
3,000
to 3,000.
And once in 5,000 kilometers, 4,000 kilometers?
According to my odometer, it says I have to get it done by 10,000 kilometers.
Okay.
Right now it is at 6,300 something.
Okay.
And it is asking me to do it. I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah, the bike shows you everything in a detailed manner.
Service, okay.
Yeah. So I have still 4,662 kilometers left with me for the service. But I have to get this one serviced because it's been 1 year since the last service.
Acha, lockdown you
I'm
didn't
a
do
little
it.
bit anxious about my bike always. I'll just get it serviced by the end of this month.
Okay.
If I want, I can drag it till 4,000, but that's not good for my bike's health because it's been standing for 1 year.
And what about your chain looks in a very good condition?
Yes,
Do you lube it
It
yourself?
looks in a good condition to you, but still I feel there's a lot of dust as we speak.
But do you do what you say lubing yourself?
Yeah, I lube the bike every 300 kilometers.
Looks like that. That's
Now
why.
people will tell me, why do you do that? You should do it every 500 kilometers. But for me, I feel that is a sweet spot, 300. Even though I do not ride that much.
So overall, I feel you are happy with this bike.
I am completely satisfied.
But now tell me some cons. What do you don't like on this
The
bike?
con number 1 is the pro number 1. That is the posture.
Okay.
The posture is very, it's having a racing stamp.
Aggressive.
If you are
Very
in
aggressive.
Control.
Yeah.
But if you are riding for 40 minutes plus, your back will start to ache and your shoulders, these things will start to ache a lot.
Okay.
You will feel like I just want to get off of it now.
Okay.
The excitement that you had to jump on it in the beginning will completely fade out and you'll stop the bike in the corner and just relax for some time. You'll stretch yourself.
Okay.
That is the con number 1. And the con number 2 is the most important one, that is the ground clearance.
Ground clearance we
In
have.
a country like India and cities like Hyderabad, Mumbai, it is going to bang and bang.
So you scrape speed breakers?
I have done that. I have banged the speed
Wow.
breakers. I have scraped it sometimes. Then I learned that yes, I have to be a little bit slow. That is my tip to you guys, whoever is owning a 250. I guess you have figured it out by now. Just stop there and slowly push yourself. If you crawl over the speed breaker, it won't touch.
Okay.
In a speed like 30, 20,
Oh.
even in 20, it will bang like that.
Wow.
The BS4 will not do that, but the BS6 will.
The new ones are all BS6 anyways.
You can see I have the 390 part, and as we are talking about cons, I'm sorry, I would like to include a
There's a Pro. You can change it if you want.
You can add 390's parts, like 90% all of the parts you can add to this bike. Like
Okay.
this lever is from 390.
Okay.
All right. And
So what do you feel about it's light? The clutch is very
see,
light.
I'll be very, very honest to you. I just got it for the looks. So
Okay.
that it looks like a more bigger bike, because all the big bikes have this adjustability feature.
Okay.
But after buying it, I started using it, and I use it at 1, which is the factory default that you get on this bike. But if you want to push a little bit further, if
You
you,
can
want to
easily
just
do it.
short shift, or you have to go fast, you can
Okay.
shift it to 5.
Okay.
And now you can just do finger shifting.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is some pro with buying this, but not a big difference.
Okay.
I would not recommend to go and get this one unless you're a big enthusiast and you want shiny stuff on your bike.
So you can replace some of the parts with the
Yeah, you
390.
can replace and you can add so many parts from the 390. Let's say this part gets broken, I can just attach the 390 one here.
Oh.
It will fit properly. There is no problem. Even if the tank gets broken or something, you can just put the 390 tank.
Okay.
The only difference is the meter.
Okay.
We'll get a completely TFT display
Yeah,
in the
LCD
390
one.
and the lights. But as of now, even that is not a difference. Even in the 250, you're getting the new light that you get in the 390.
So overall, I feel you are pretty satisfied with your purchase. It's your baby. You're taking care of it.
Yes.
And what about the seats?
The seat is
Comfortable?
this part of the seat is the pro. This part of the seat is the con.
In these bikes, you basically they're designed not to have a pillion.
And even this one is the pro for the first 40 minutes.
Okay.
After the 40 minutes, they both are your enemies. They're your greatest enemies.
So okay, very insightful thoughts. So if I have to, you got to rate it. Okay, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Yeah.
What?
I will rate it completely, regardless that I own this bike. Okay, I'll rate it an 8.5. Complete 8.5.
You always given points. So why that 8.5? What is that 0.5?
0.5 is the dream come true feeling and the feeling on the road and the heroic feeling that you're going on the Duke 250. And you feel satisfied in your life that yes, I own this bike. Regardless of all the cons, you should accept them. I tell you that. When you're buying this bike, you have to accept few things. But if you accept those things, you will be the happiest person in the world. And before going, guys, I would like to make a note, a last point about servicing.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I've had a horrible experience with services. I'm being completely frank. I know KTM servicemen will hate me after this. They are watching. Please improve yourself, because this is not what we are expecting. We are buying a premium bike, so we should get a premium service. The service feel and the way you greet the customers and the way the entire place is set up. I trust me, the Activa service center looks better than the KTM service center.
Which specific service center was this?
Specifically Begumpet service center. It is the worst service center in my opinion. The guys are completely unruly and unprofessional. They are not maintained. They don't maintain themselves and they don't maintain the bikes. If you go inside, you can see the bikes just lying around there in the sun.
I hope brands take action.
People who buy KTM, they will pamper their bike like me, and they are always worried about paint and everything. And those guys, they just throw it like that, and they don't even sometimes use fresh oil to lubricate your chain. They just use some dirty black.
So you're not happy with the service? It should
It's
improve.
completely-
I hope it's just this area, Hyderabad area.
I hope so.
Let's ask users from other
In my
cities.
experience,
What is their experience regarding
In
this
my
service?
experience, the Banjara service center is far better than all of the other service centers.
Anyways, I think so. We've got a lot of information, and I like the mirrors, man.
Yeah,
The mirrors
these are
were
the
good.
factory mirrors that you get.
I envy after my Highness mirrors. Any bike I see mirrors, good mirrors. Oh man.
You know, sir, actually people have a controversial opinion on these mirrors. They don't like them.
No, it was giving me good
It was
visibility.
giving us, because we understand the posture of the bike. If a normal person sits on it, it will complain, "Ye kya hai re bhai?"
Okay.
He says like that.
Chalo, anyways, thank you for this one. I think so, a lot of insights we got. And again, guys, stay tuned. And please help some users if they have specific
Yes,
questions
guys,
in the
you can
comments.
always comment in the comment section and do follow and subscribe to Sir's new channel.
Thank you.
And like the video and share the video.
So he has given the outro. So take care, guys. Catch you later. Bye-bye.